History is full of answers, but some questions, no matter how many brilliant minds have tried, remain completely unsolved. Today we're diving into 10 of the greatest historical mysteries that have baffled scientists, detectives, and historians for decades, centuries, and even millennia. Number 1 has stumped the world's best investigators for over 130 years. And number 10 is the Voynich Manuscript, a 240-page illustrated book written in a language no one has ever been able to read. Carbon dated to the early 15th century, it's filled with strange drawings of unknown plants, astronomical diagrams, and naked figures bathing in green pools. The world's best codebreakers, linguists, and AI systems have all tried and all failed to decode it. Nobody knows who wrote it, what language it's in, or what it means. Number 9 is one of America's oldest unsolved mysteries. In 1587, over 100 English settlers arrived on Roanoke Island in North Carolina. 3 years later, when supply ships returned, every single colonist had vanished. No bodies, no signs of attack. The only clue was a single word carved into a tree, Croatoan. What happened to over 100 men, women, and children? After 400 years, we still don't know. At number 8 is the Antikythera Mechanism, an ancient Greek device discovered in a shipwreck in 1901. When scientists X-rayed it, they found over 30 interlocking bronze gears inside. This 2,000-year-old device could predict solar eclipses, track planetary movements, and calculate astronomical events with stunning accuracy. The technology required to build it shouldn't have existed for another 2,500 years. Where did this knowledge come from? Number 7 is the Zodiac Killer, a serial killer who terrorized California in the late 1960s. He taunted police by sending coded letters to newspapers, claiming to have killed 37 people. Of the 4 ciphers he sent, only 2 have ever been decoded. His identity was never discovered. The case officially remains open to this day. In 2020, a team of codebreakers finally cracked one of his messages after 51 years, but the killer's identity remains a complete mystery. At number 6 are the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Ancient writers described them as a spectacular series of terraced gardens rising high above the city of Babylon, filled with exotic plants and watered by an ingenious irrigation system. There's just one problem. No archaeological evidence of them has ever been found. Did they actually exist? Were they in a completely different location? Or were they simply a legend that grew over centuries? Number 5 is the only unsolved case of air piracy in American aviation history. In 1971, a man using the name D.B. Cooper hijacked a flight, demanded $200,000 in cash, and then parachuted out of the plane somewhere over the Pacific Northwest, and was never seen again. The FBI investigated for 45 years before officially suspending the case in 2016. A small bundle of the ransom money was found in 1980. The man himself, never identified, never found. And number 4 is one of the most chilling unsolved mysteries of the 20th century. In 1959, 9 experienced Soviet hikers died under deeply mysterious circumstances in the Ural Mountains. Their tent had been torn open from the inside. They fled into -30-degree temperatures with no shoes or proper clothing. Some had fractured skulls and broken ribs, injuries that required massive force. One hiker's tongue was missing. Russian investigators concluded only that the hikers died due to an unknown compelling force. The case was recently reopened and still has no definitive answer. Number 3 is Oak Island, a small island off Nova Scotia, Canada. where treasure hunters have been digging for over 200 years. In 1795, a teenager discovered a mysterious pit with signs of human engineering. Since then, 6 people have died searching for what's buried there. Theories range from pirate treasure to the Holy Grail to documents from Francis Bacon. Hundreds of millions of dollars have been spent digging. And still, whatever is down there has never been found. At number 2, the most famous mystery in the world, the Bermuda Triangle. This region of the Atlantic Ocean between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico has been blamed for the disappearance of over 50 ships and 20 planes. The most famous case, Flight 19, 5 U.S. Navy torpedo bombers that vanished without a trace in 1945. The rescue planes sent to find them also disappeared. Over the decades, scientists have proposed everything from methane gas explosions to rogue waves to alien activity. No single explanation has ever been universally accepted. And at number 1, the most infamous unsolved murder case in human history, Jack the Ripper. In 1888, at least 5 women were brutally murdered in the Whitechapel district of London. The killer sent taunting letters to police signed Jack the Ripper. Despite one of the largest investigations in British history, the killer was never identified. Over 130 years later, more than 500 suspects have been named, including a member of the royal family, a famous painter, and even a woman. Modern DNA analysis has pointed to one suspect, but the evidence remains disputed. Jack the Ripper is still officially unidentified, the greatest cold case in history. And there you have it, 10 historical mysteries that the world's greatest minds have failed to solve. Which one do you think will never be solved? And which one do you have a theory about? Tell us in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe. We post new mysteries and wonders every single week. See you in the next one.